Welcome back to T-Facts, your go-to destination for the latest in pop culture and entertainment. Today, we've got some exciting stories for you, so let's dive right in. First up, we have ScarJo herself, Scarlett Johansson, who is putting a definitive end to rumors of her potential return to the MCU as Black Widow. Despite countless fan theories, she insists that Natasha Romanoff's story is complete. What does she think about fans wanting her to come back? Let's find out. Switching gears, the ratings for this season of The Bachelor have hit a staggering low, with Grant Ellis dropping over 1 million viewers compared to last season. Fans are calling for the show to be cancelled. What's behind this drastic decline? We've got all the details. Next, we hear from Bachelor contestant Alexe, who opens up about her elimination and how receiving the first impression rose may have backfired for her. Curious to know her insights on romance and reality television? Don't miss this juicy discussion. Last but not least, Bachelor contestant Dina Lupunku sheds light on her TikTok drama with fellow contestant Carolina Quixano. Did she regret the online feud? We've got the scoop on what really happened behind the scenes. Stick around as we unravel these stories and more. Scarlett Johansson has once again addressed the persistent rumors surrounding a potential return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Black Widow, and her message is clear. Natasha Romanoff is dead, and fans need to let it go. In a recent conversation with InStyle, Johansson expressed her frustration over the continuous speculation, stating emphatically, "Natasha is dead. She is dead. She's dead. Okay." Despite her strong assertion, Johansson acknowledges that hardcore fans are still clinging to theories suggesting that Black Widow could somehow return. She understands their reluctance to accept this reality, saying, "They just don't want to believe it. They're like, but she could come back." Johansson's portrayal of Natasha reached a climax during her heroic sacrifice in Avengers Endgame, where she gave her life to secure the Soul Stone for the Avengers' victory over Thanos. For Johansson, this moment was pivotal, and reversing her character's death would undermine her significant sacrifice. "Look, I think the balance of the entire universe is held in her hand," she remarked. "We're going to have to let it go. She saved the world. Let her have her hero moment." The actress has long been an advocate for the depth and complexity of Natasha's character, emphasizing that her death was not a mere plot twist, but an essential part of her transformative journey. In a previous discussion during Yu's Endgame Roundtable, Johansson reflected on how Natasha's narrative arc allowed her to explore her own self-worth and make difficult choices in her life. Fast forward to 2 years after her demise, and Johansson's character received a final send-off through the solo film Black Widow, released in 2021. The film not only delved into Natasha's past, but also introduced fans to Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, who is poised to take over the Black Widow mantle. However, for many fans, the idea of Natasha being gone forever is hard to accept, especially with the MCU's exploration of the multiverse. Johansson is not alone in her insistence on staying retired, as Chris Evans, another iconic MCU star, has also denied reports about his return in Avengers Doomsday. Meanwhile, Robert Downey Jr. is reportedly set to reprise his role, adding to the speculation and fan excitement. As the release date for Avengers Doomsday approaches on May 1, 2026, fans are left wondering what surprises might still be in store. But for Scarlett Johansson, the message remains the same. It's time to let Natasha Romanoff rest. Bumping over to the world of reality TV, this season of The Bachelor has faced a significant ratings drop, with Grant Ellis at the helm. Recent reports reveal that his season has plummeted by more than 1 million viewers compared to last season featuring Joey Graziadei. Fans have been vocal, taking to social media to call for the show to be cancelled altogether, describing it as an outdated format that no longer captures their interest. According to Nielsen ratings, the average viewership for Grant's season hovers around 2.4 million. The premiere, which aired on January 27, 2025, attracted 2.7 million viewers, a stark 15% decline from Joey's debut the previous year. Just a week later, the show saw another drop of 400,000 viewers, bringing the numbers down to 2.3 million. The ratings continued to stagger for the following weeks, barely maintaining that same viewership. Even during the Hometown Dates week on March 3rd, when viewership typically spikes, Grant's season only saw a slight bump to 2.8 million. In stark contrast, Joey Grazieda's season, which aired from January to March 2024, consistently brought in around 3.5 million viewers weekly, culminating with a finale that captivated 4.2 million fans who tuned in to witness his engagement to Kelsey Anderson. Joey's appeal extended beyond just his season of The Bachelor. After finishing as a runner-up on Charity Lawson's season of The Bachelorette, he became a fan favorite, ultimately winning the coveted Mirrorball trophy on Dancing with the Stars in 2024. His popularity sharply contrasts the current sentiment around Grant's season, reinforcing viewers' calls for a major change in the franchise. Fans have expressed deep dissatisfaction, with many claiming that couples don't work, and questioning the show's longevity. One viewer demanded, "Can they just cancel this show? It's a big production that doesn't seem to yield sufficient successful couples." Others are advocating for a shift in focus, with one fan stating, "I never want to watch any other version of The Bachelor ever again. Just give me the Golden Bachelor now and forever." As tension builds around Grant's tenure as the lead, the countdown to the season finale on March 17th has fans eagerly debating the future of the franchise. Will adjustments be made to revive interest? Or is this the beginning of the end for The Bachelor, as we know it? Turning our attention back to the Bachelor franchise, we have a heartfelt story from contestant Alexe, who recently shared her thoughts on her elimination from Grant Ellis's season. Alexe, who made a memorable entrance with her no-drama llama and managed to snag the coveted first impression rose, opened up about her experience during a discussion after the Women Tell All special. Reflecting on her journey, Alexe noted that while she enjoyed the initial connection with Grant, receiving the first impression rose may have inadvertently hindered her chances at love. "It's the first time meeting that person, and you're not going to trauma dump everything on the first date," she explained, referring to the intimate setting of their first one-on-one. She recognized that this initial advantage led to higher expectations, but ultimately, it didn't provide her with the opportunity to share her true self with Grant. Throughout her time on the show, Alexe felt a certain pressure to hold back her emotional revelations, thinking that hometowns would provide the perfect time to open up. "I feel like I maybe didn't share as much afterward because I was waiting for hometowns to be the right time," she admitted. Interestingly, she expressed mixed feelings about her compatibility with Grant, reflecting, "I'd like to say that it probably wouldn't have worked out regardless, just because maybe I wasn't what he was looking for, and vice versa." While her elimination surprised many viewers, Alexe had her suspicions that Grant had already developed stronger connections with some of the other contestants. "I think he had his mind set on the girls he was really interested in, and it wasn't me," she said candidly. Despite the challenges of competing on a reality TV dating show, Alexe is grateful for the experience and what it taught her about herself. She emphasized the importance of authenticity, advising audiences, "Be yourself." Looking ahead, fans are hopeful that this won't be the last they see of Alexe. There's a strong chance she could join the cast of Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise, where viewers are eager to see her story continue in a different setting. What are your thoughts on Alexe's journey? Are you excited to see her potential return to the franchise? Finally, we have some intriguing drama from the world of The Bachelor, as contestant Dina Lupunku opens up about her TikTok feud with fellow contestant Carolina Quixano. After appearing on the season's Women Tell All, Dina shed light on the ongoing tension that developed both on and off camera, and whether she has any regrets about their online antics. Throughout the season, Dina initially had a supportive relationship with Carolina, standing up for her after other contestants criticized her behavior. However, their friendship took a turn when Dina began to question Carolina's intentions with Grant. Dina felt the pressure from the other ladies who believed Carolina wasn't being genuine, which led to her own doubts about their dynamic. In a playful yet pointed TikTok, Dina hinted at their fallout by saying, "When you defend the one person nobody else would, just to get played the next week." She then lip-synced to a sound that seemed to capture her feelings, indicating that things were about to get dramatic. Carolina didn't take kindly to Dina's TikTok and responded in kind, stating, "Seeing someone use this sound as if I don't have screenshots of our conversation as evidence." Their social media back and forth further fueled the tension between them and became a hot topic among fans. During the reunion, when the TikTok feud was addressed, the atmosphere grew tense, with Carolina visibly upset and even walking off stage. Dina later remarked that she hoped they could come to an understanding during the reunion, but felt disappointed by how it unfolded. "I said my piece and what I was sorry for and the way that I came at her. That was genuine," she shared. As for whether Dina regrets her TikTok drama, she firmly stated, "I don't regret it. It added some color and showed it was real." She expressed that there was no malicious intent behind her videos, believing they simply showcased the reality of their interactions. Fans are left wondering what's next for these two contestants and whether their conflicts will continue into Paradise, or if they can find common ground. What do you think about Dina and Carolina's social media feud? Were you surprised by Dina's candid reflections?